It's the game of the week. We are at Candlestick Park as the San Francisco Giants take on the Cincinnati Reds. Giants were the preseason favorites to win the National League West, but right now they are languishing in third place behind the first place Dodgers and second place Astros. The Giants are 12 games out, while Cincinnati, who won the National League West last year, are in fourth place in the National League West. They are 15 and a half games behind the Dodgers. We will be right back with the starting lineups. We're at Candlestick Park for the game of the week. Jim McLaughlin gets the start for Cincinnati. He's made 9 starts on the year and is 4-1 with an ERA of 3.93. This is his second start against the Giants. He's 1-0 with an ERA of 4.50 against San Francisco. He'll be opposed by Gaylord Perry for San Francisco. He's made 24 starts, and he's 9-10 with an ERA of 3.30. He currently has a 4-game losing streak. He hasn't won a game since July 5th. This is his fourth start against Cincinnati. He is 1-2 with an ERA of 4.71 against the Reds. Pete Rose of Cincinnati has a 10-game hitting streak. It's 75 degrees. We have wind speed of 13 miles an hour out to right field. And there is light rain. Starting lineup for Cincinnati, leading off the right fielder, Pete Rose. Batting second, the center fielder, George Foster. Batting third, the first baseman, Lee May. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Tony Perez. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Bernie Carbo. Batting sixth, the catcher, Johnny Bench. Batting seventh, excuse me. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Tommy Helms. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Dave Concepcion. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Jim McLaughlin. On defense, San Francisco has Willie Mays at first base, Tito Fuentes at second, Chris Spire at short, Al Gallagher at third, Bernie Williams in left, Bobby Bonds in center field, Ken Henderson in right field, Dick Dietz catching, and on the mound, Gaylord Perry. Leading off for Cincinnati is Pete Rose, the right fielder. He's hitting .317 with 10 home runs and 45 runs batted in. Here's the first pitch. Inside, ball one. Strike one called. Rose hits it right back to the pitcher. Perry throws him out. 1 out. Here's the center fielder, George Foster. He's hitting .267, 11 home runs, and 34 runs batted in. Foster came over to the Reds from San Francisco in the trade that sent Frank Duffy to San Francisco. That was on May 29th. He's hitting .067 against San Francisco. The 1-2 pitch. It's a base hit in the left field. Here's Lee May, who's hitting .285, 19 home runs, 54 runs batted in. Fouls it back, strike one. Big things were expected, too, of the Big Red Machine this year, and they have sputtered most of the season. They have a record of 51 and 50, while San Francisco has a record of 54 and 46. They're being left behind by the Dodgers right now. Strike two called. There's some chin music from Gaylord Perry. Ball one. It's a grounder to short. Spire. Throw to second for one. Throw to first. Not in time. Mays on first. 2 outs. Here is the third baseman, Tony Perez, hitting .292, 14 home runs, and 47 runs batted in. Curveball at the belt, strike one. It's a grounder to third. Gallagher up with it to throw to first. 3 outs. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 left. We have played 1/2 inning. It is Cincinnati nothing and San Francisco coming to bat. San Francisco's starting lineup. Leading off the right fielder, Ken Henderson. Batting second to second baseman, Tito Fuentes. Batting third to center fielder, Bobby Bonds. Batting fourth to first baseman, Willie Mays. Batting fifth to catcher, Dick Dietz. Batting sixth to third baseman, Al Gallagher. Batting seventh to shortstop, Chris Spire. Batting seventh to left fielder, rookie Bernie Williams. And batting ninth to pitcher, Gaylord Perry. On defense, the Reds have Lee May at first, Tommy Helms at second, Dave Concepcion at shortstop, Tony Perez at third, Bernie Carbo in left, George Foster in center, Pete Rose in right, Johnny Bench catching, and on the mound, Jim McLaughlin. McLaughlin, he's a fastball pitcher. And he tends to keep the ball low. He has an ERA of 3.93, a record of 4-1 with 1 save. 66 in the third innings. He's given up 66 hits. 4 of those home runs, 17 walks, and 47 runs batted in. Leading off for San Francisco is Ken Henderson, the right fielder. He's hitting .250 with 7 home runs, 27 runs batted in. The 3-2 pitch. Curveball, ball 4. Excuse me. Ken Henderson walks. Batting second, the second baseman, Tito Fuentes. He's hitting .290 with 3 home runs and 37 runs batted in. He has a 6-game hitting streak. Swing and a miss on a curveball, strike one. Throw to first, and Henderson's back. Fuentes pops it up on the infield. May will take it. 1 out. Here is Bobby Bonds. He's hitting .298, 24 home runs, and 72 runs batted in. He is tied for the National League lead in home runs with Willie Stargell. Sitting 302 in July. Swinging him at strike one. It's in the dirt, gets past bench. Henderson takes second, and they're calling that a wild pitch. The 2-1 pitch. Base hit in center field. Henderson rounds third. He will score. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Here is Willie Mays, the first baseman. He has taken over first base for Willie McCovey this year, essentially, because of Willie McCovey has some exceptionally bad knees this year. Willie Mays is playing like he is 40, going on 25. He's a 5-time National League MVP. He recently hit his 600th home run. He has 603 home runs. He needs 4 hits to reach 3,000. He has 2,996 hits. So who knows? We may see his 3,000th hit today. Hitting .299 with 12 home runs, 53 runs batted in. And he is a leading candidate to be the MVP this year. That would be his 6th MVP. He's hitting .375 against Cincinnati. With 3 home runs and 8 runs batted in. That was just low. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. It's fly ball down the left field line. Carbo's after it, but that'll make the seats. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. High and outside, ball 2. Throw to first, Bonds is back. Fly ball down the right field line. Rose is after it, but that'll make the seats. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls it back. Outside, ball 3. Ball 4, outside. Bonds moves to second. Have runners at first and second. 1 out. Here is Dick Dietz, the catcher. He's hitting .246, 16 home runs and 60 runs batted in. He's hitting .308 in July. Fouls it back. Strike 1. It's a fly ball in the center field. Foster drifting over to his left, and he has it. Bonds will hold at second. 2 outs. Here is Alan Gallagher. He's hitting .265 with 8 home runs, 45 runs batted in. Alan Gallagher, the first native San Franciscan to play for the San Francisco Giants. His father was born shortly after the great San Francisco earthquake in 1906. They call Gallagher Dirty Al because he is like Pigpen in Peanuts. It's like as soon as he puts on his uniform, it just starts attracting dirt. He is a fan favorite in San Francisco, and sometimes he irritates his manager, Charlie Fox, Fox thinks that Gallagher's a bit of a show off to the fans here. Low, ball one. Fly ball down the left field line. That is foul. Gallagher gives two names, players that influence his success with the Giants. One is hitting coach Hank Sauer, and the other is Willie Mays. He still talks about his first day he ever started as a member of the Giants when he was on deck and Willie Mays came out, patted him on the ass, and said, go get him, kid. And he's been a Willie Mays and Hank Sauer aficionado ever since then. High and away, ball two. It's a bouncer to third. Perez to second. 3 outs. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. They left 2 on base. We played 1 inning at Candlestick Park. The Giants lead the Reds 1-0. Bernie Carbo leads off for the Reds. He's playing left field today. He's hitting .283 with 7 home runs and 31 runs batted in. He has a 6-game hitting streak. He's hitting .400 in July. The 1-0 pitch. He hits a fly ball into center field. Bonds near the track has it. 1 out. Here is Johnny Bench, the catcher. He's hitting .254 with 10 home runs, 41 runs batted in. In real life, Bench played in the 1971 All-Star game, and I noticed that he had a bandage on his wrist, just like Boog Powell did. And if he has a bad wrist, that would explain some things here. He was the MVP last year and the Rookie of the Year in 1968. Last year, he hit 54 home runs and he had 180 runs batted in. Going back to 1940, since I've been playing this, that is the third highest RBI total for a single season. But this year, his performance has really declined from last year. He's hitting .254. He has 10 home runs now. He didn't hit a home run at all in the month of April. In fact, let me see when he hit his first home run. He hit his first home run of the year on May 9th. And then he didn't hit another one until May 29th. He had 3 in June. It looks like he's picking it up a little bit in July. He's hit 4 home runs in July. Here's the 0-2 pitch and a breaking ball. Strike 3 called. 1 out. Or 2 outs, I'm sorry. Strikeout number 1 for Gaylord Perry. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Helms. He's hitting .287, 6 home runs and 37 runs batted in. Hitting .342 against San Francisco. The 1-2 pitch. Pops it up. Dietz is under it. And he has it. 3 outs, nothing across in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second here at Candlestick Park. It is the Giants 1, the Reds nothing. Chris Spire leads off for San Francisco. He's hitting .226, 5 home runs, and 34 runs batted in. This is his rookie season. This kid is very confident to the point of being cocky. With his confidence in his ability to play shortstop. The 0-2 pitch. It's fly ball in center field. George Foster's there, and he's got it. 1 out. Here is Bernie Williams, a left fielder. He's hitting .232. No home runs, 6 runs batted in. Bernie Williams came up on June 1st. He got into 3 games with the Giants last year. He was 0 for 1 with 2 walks. And he had 1 stolen base. Sitting 207 in July. Full count. It's fly ball down the left field line, but that's foul. It's a grounder to short. Concepcion. He boots it. It's the 10th error of the year on Concepcion. Here is Gaylord Perry. He's sitting .091, 1 home run and 3 runs batted in. He has 5 hits on the year. Spoiler alert, Gaylord Perry, future member of the Cleveland Indians. And another spoiler alert, he will become an iconic member of the Cleveland Indians. They're playing him in for the bunt. He lays one down. McLaughlin's up with it. He's only plays that first. Helms covering. 2 outs. Williams takes second on the sacrifice. Here is Ken Henderson. He walked in the first inning. He scored the game's only run. Low and outside. Ball 1. It's fly ball down the right field line, but that will make the seats. Pops it up on the infield. Helms takes charge. 3 outs. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We played 2 in San Francisco. It is the Giants 1, the Reds nothing. Dave Concepcion leads off for Cincinnati. He's hitting .178, 2 home runs, 29 runs batted in. Sparky Anderson is calling Concepcion the shortstop of the future for the Reds. But he's not entirely impressed with his performance in the present. He thinks he's pressing at the plate, and that's causing him to press in the field. Sitting 170 in July. The 2-0 pitch. Bouncer to short. Spire dives. Up with it. Throw to first. 1 out. What a play by Spire. Great play number 28 on the year for him. Here is Jim McLaughlin, the pitcher. He's hitting .043. No home runs. No runs batted in. He has 1 hit in 23 at-bats. Kurt Gowdy calls Jim McLaughlin. The Reds answer to Huckleberry Finn. Here's the 2-0 pitch. It's fly ball in the center field. Bonds is there, and he's got it. 2 outs. Pete Rose, the right fielder, he's 0 for 1. He grounded out to Gaylord Perry last time up. Rose has a 10-game hitting streak right now. The 2-0 pitch. Grounder up the middle. Spire to his left has it. Throws him out. 3 outs. Nothing across for Cincinnati in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Giants lead 1-0. Giants have 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. They've left 3 on base. Cincinnati has no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. They've left 1 man on base. Giants scored in the first when Henderson walked. And then with 1 out, he took second on a wild pitch. And Bobby Bonds singled, and that's scored him, and that's where we're at right now. Tito Fuentes leads off for San Francisco. He's 0 for 1. He popped out to Lee May last time up. The 1-1 pitch. It's a grounder to second. Helms is up with it. Throw to first. 1 out. Bobby Bonds, he is 1 for 1. He singled in the first. That drove in Ken Henderson. The 1-2 pitch. Grounder to short. Concepcion's up with it. Throw to first. Just in time. 2 outs. Here is Willie Mays. He walked in the first. Willie Mays, 4 hits away from 3,000. May have that 3,000th hit by the end of the weekend. The 3-2 pitch. It's a fly ball in the left field. Carbo is going back near the track. And he has it. 3 up and 3 down. Nothing across for the Giants. We have played 3. It is San Francisco 1. Cincinnati nothing. Let's take a look around the league. Final at Comiskey Park. White Sox beat the Senators 5-0. Carlos May hit his 7th home run for Chicago. Tom Bradley got the win. He's 12-5, while Pete Broberg, the rookie phenom from Dartmouth, took the loss. He is 3-4. Final in Detroit, the A's beat the Tigers 3-2. Gates Brown hit his 8th home run for Detroit. Blue Moon Odom got the win. He is 7-3. While Joe Coleman took the loss. He's 10-10. Final at Shea Stadium, the Mets beat the Astros 6-2. Cleon Jones hit his 5th home run. Tug McGraw got the win. He's 4-0. Ken Force took the loss. He is 8-4. Final in Philadelphia, the Cubs beat the Phillies 8-5. Joe List hit his 2nd home run for Philadelphia. Ken Holtzman got the win. He's 11-9. Jim Bunning took the loss. He is 4-7. Top of the 8th in Minnesota, the Twins lead the Red Sox 5-3. Harmon Killebrew hit his 25th home run. Final in Cleveland, the Indians beat the Royals 4-1. Greg Nettles hit his 27th home run for the Indians. Alan Foster gets the win for Cleveland. He's 4-11, and Dick Drago took the loss. He is 9-11. Leading off for Cincinnati in the 4th is George Foster, who is 1 for 1. He singled back in the 1st. He has the Reds' only hit of the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Pops it up. Dietz under it, and he's got it. 1 out. Lee May, he's 0 for 1. He grounded into a force play in the first inning. The 0-2 pitch. It's a base hit in the left field. That's the second hit of the game for Cincinnati. And here is Tony Perez, who's 0 for 1. He grounded to Gallagher in the first inning. Fouls it back, strike 1. Throw to first. Another throw to first. Foul tip. No balls, 2 strikes. It's fly ball into left field. Williams going back at the wall, and that's gone. Home run. Home run number 15 for Tony Perez. And the Reds take a 2-1 lead. Here is Bernie Carbo. He's 0 for 1. He flied out to center. The 3-2 pitch. Hits fly ball in the center field. Bonds to his right has it. 2 outs. And here's Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1. He struck out in the second inning. The 3-0 pitch. Taken all the way. Ball 4. First walk of the game given up by Gaylord Perry. And here's Tommy Helms, who's 0 for 1. He popped out to the catcher. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on a curveball. Strike 2 called. Low and inside, ball 1. It's fly ball in the right center. Ken Henderson is over, and he has it. But the Reds get 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Cincinnati 2, San Francisco 1. Dick Dietz leads off for San Francisco. He's 0 for 1. He flied to center in the first inning. It's fly ball in center field. Foster going back, and it's gone. Home run number 17 for Dick Dietz. And that ties the game. Game 2 of the doubleheader between the White Sox and Senators is underway at Comiskey Park. Here is Alan Gallagher. He's 0 for 1. He grounded into a force play in the first inning. The 0-2 pitch. It's fly ball in the right field. Pete Rose is there, and he's got it. 1 out. Here's Chris Spire. He's 0 for 1. He flied to center field. The 2-1 pitch. It's fly ball in the left center. George Foster is on his horse, and he has it at the wall. Two outs. Here is Bernie Williams, who's 0 for 1. He was safe on an error back in the second inning. The 1-1 pitch. Base hit into left field. And here is Gaylord Perry. He grounded into a sacrifice bunt in the second inning. In the dirt and inside, ball 1. Fly ball down the left field line. That is hooking foul. It's a grounder to first. May has it. He'll take it himself. But the Giants get one run, 2 hits, no errors. They left one on base. We played 4 innings here at Candlestick Park, and we are tied at 2 apiece. Dave Concepcion leads off for Cincinnati in the 5th. He is 0 for 1. He grounded to the shortstop back in the 3rd inning. The 0-1 pitch. Base hit into right field. He took a look at second, but he stopped at first. Here is Jim McLaughlin. He's 0 for 1. He flied out in the 3rd inning. They're playing him for the bunt. Lays one down, but it's foul. There goes Concepcion to throw to second, and he is safe. That is his 9th stolen base of the year. That was a ball, so ball 1, strike 1. Concepcion's going for 3rd. He's out at 3rd. That pitch was a called strike, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Strike 3 called. Here is Pete Rose. He's 0 for 2, looking to extend his 10-game hitting streak. Strike 3 called. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We're tied at 2. Ken Henderson leads off. He is 0 for 1. He walked back in the 1st. The 0-2 pitch. It's a grounder to short. Concepcion's up with it. The throw to first. 1 out. Here is Tito Fuentes. He's 0 for 2 today. The 1-1 pitch. Another grounder to short. Concepcion has it. Throws him out. 2 outs. Here is Bobby Bonds. He singled in the 1st. And that drove in Ken Henderson with the first run of the game. The 3-2 pitch. It's a fly ball in center field. Foster is there, and he's got it. 3 outs. Nothing across for the Giants in the bottom of the 5th. It's an official game here at Candlestick Park. We played 5. It is 2-2. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error, 2 left on base for Cincinnati. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 4 men left on base for San Francisco. San Francisco got on the board first. In the 1st inning, Ken Henderson led off with a walk. Then with 1 out, he took second on a wild pitch. And Bobby Bonds singled, and that's scored Henderson. Then in the top of the 4th, with 1 out, Lee May singled, and Tony Perez hit a 2-run homer. That put the Reds up 2-1. But then in the bottom of the 4th, Dick Dietz led off with a solo home run that tied the game at 2, and that's where we're at right now. For Cincinnati in the 6th, it will be George Foster, Lee May, and Tony Perez. George Foster is 1 for 2 today. He singled in the 1st. The 0-1 pitch. It's a fly ball in left field. Bernie Williams drifting back, and he's got it. 1 out. Here is Lee May. He's 1 for 2. He singled in the 4th. The 0-1 pitch. He hits a fly ball in the left field. Bernie Williams is there, and he's got it. 2 outs. Here is Tony Perez. He's 1 for 2. He hit a 2-run homer in the 4th. The 2-1 pitch. Foul tip. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hits a bouncer to third. Gallagher has it. Throw to first. 3 outs. Nothing across for Cincinnati in the 6th. Bottom of the 6th for the Giants will be Willie Mays, Dick Dietz, and Alan Gallagher. Mays is 0 for 1. He had with a walk today. He needs 4 hits to get to 3,000. The 1-1 pitch. It's fly ball in the left field. Carbo has it measured. He's out. 1 out. Here's Dick Dietz. He is 1 for 2 today. He hit a solo home run in the 4th inning. The 1-1 pitch. Liner to third. And Perez is right there to make the catch. 2 outs. And here's Alan Gallagher. He is 0 for 2 today. The 0-1 pitch. It's a grounder to short. Concepcion has it to throw to first. 3 outs. Nothing across in the bottom of the 6th. We go to the 7th. We are tied at 2 apiece. We got a tight game here at Candlestick Park. A real pitcher's duel between Jim McLaughlin and Gaylord Perry. Bernie Carbo leads off for Cincinnati in the 7th. He is 0 for 2. The 0-2 pitch. Grounder to short. Spire. Oh, he booted that one. That's his 20th error. So he's made a great play today and an error. He's got some good range, though, at shortstop. So nobody out. Runner on first. Here is Johnny Bench, who's 0 for 1. He has a strikeout and a walk. It's fly ball in the left field. Williams going back at the track. Gone! Home run! Number 11 for Johnny Bench. And that makes it 4-2 Cincinnati. Bench looks like he might be getting his swing back that he had last season. He's had a bulky wrist all this year. And it looks like he may finally be getting back to playing his regular game. Here is Tommy Helms. He's 0 for 2 today. The 1-0 pitch. It's a bouncer to short. Spires up with it. Throw to first. 1 out. Here's Dave Concepcion. He's 1 for 2. He's singled in the 5th. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 4 for Gaylord Perry. And here's the pitcher, Jim McLaughlin. He's 0 for 2 today. Full count. Strike 3 call. Just caught the corner. Strikeout number 5 for Perry. But the Reds get 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is Cincinnati 4, San Francisco 2. Let's catch up on what's going on. Final in Minnesota. Twins beat the Red Sox 5-3. Ron Peronowski got the win. He is 3-5. And Jim Lonborg took the loss. He is 4-8. Second game of the doubleheader at Comiskey Park. White Sox lead the Senators 1-0. White Sox are looking for the sweep today. They are one of the biggest stories in baseball. They were finished last season in last place in the American League West. Chuck Tanner took over as manager with about 10 days left in the season last year and proceeded to make some changes. He is a real positive guy, and his power of positive thinking seems to be having a real effect on the White Sox. They're in second place. They're 10 games behind Oakland, but there's still 2 months left to play. Who knows what's going to happen? Chicago may still have time to make a run for the pennant. Chris Spire leads off for the Giants in the bottom of the 7th. He's 0 for 2 today. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Base hit into right field. He rounds first. He's heading for second. He slides. Throw from Rose. He's out at second. One out. Here is rookie Bernie Williams. He's 1 for 2. He singled last time up. The 2-1 pitch. It's a base hit into right field. He's going for second. The throw. He's out. Pete Rose with 2 outfield assists in this inning. Looked like there was going to be a pinch hitter for Gaylord Perry, but nope. He's going to go up and hit. He's 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt. The 2-0 pitch. He hits a fly ball in the left field. Carbo has it. 2 outs. No runs. 2 hits. No errors. No one left. 2 hits and both runners were thrown out at second base by Pete Rose. We go to the 8th inning here in San Francisco. The Reds lead the Giants 4-2. And after his busy inning in the field, Pete Rose leads off in the 8th inning. He's 0 for 3. He has a 10-game hitting streak on the line. The 2-2 pitch. Rose with a base hit into left field. Gallagher got a slow jump on that one, but playing on grass, he might have had that one. So no one out. Runner on first. Here's George Foster, who's 1 for 3. He singled in the first. Ball 1. Hits bouncer up the middle. Spire. His only play is the first. And Foster beat that one out. Base hit. Runners on first and second. No one out. Jerry Johnson warming up for the Giants. Spoiler alert, Jerry Johnson, former or future member of the Cleveland Indians. And at the inside corner, strike 1. Ooh, might have been a little foreign substance on that ball. inside, ball one. May hits a base hit into left field. Rose rounds third. He'll score. It's 5-2 Cincinnati. Here's Tony Perez. He's 1 for 3. He hit a 2-run homer in the fourth. Sitting .319 with 2 homers, runners in scoring position. He hits a liner to third, but it's right at Gallagher. 1 out. Sometimes I wonder if Tony Perez's last name was actually pronounced Perez, like how Tony Kubek always pronounced it. Here is Bernie Carbo. He's 0 for 3. He has a 6-game hitting streak. Ball 1. Ball 2. Strike 1 called. It's a shallow fly ball into right field. Ken Henderson coming in. He's got it. 2 outs. Here is Johnny Bench. He's 1 for 2. He hit a 2-run homer in the 7th. It's a shallow fly ball into right field. Ken Henderson is there, and he's got it. 3 outs. But the Reds get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is Cincinnati 5. San Francisco 2. Ken Henderson leads off for the Giants. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk. The 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Third walk given up by Jim McLaughlin. Here's Tito Fuentes. He is 0 for 3. Caught the inside corner. Strike 1. Base hit into right field. Henderson stops at second. Here's Bobby Bonds. He's 1 for 3. He singled in the first, and that scored Ken Henderson with the first run of the game. It's a grounder to third. Perez to second for 1. No throw to first. 1 out. Runners at the corners. Here is Willie Mays, who's 0 for 2. He has a walk today. He is 4 hits away from 3,000 hits. 7th inning at Comiskey Park. Senators and White Sox tied at 1 apiece. Hitting .264 against right-handers. Low and inside, ball 1. Foul tip. Too low, ball 2. It's a fly ball into left field. Bernie Carbo coming in. He's got it. Henderson tags, and he will score. It's 5-3. Here is Dick Dietz. He is 1 for 3. He led off the fourth with a home run. He represents the tying run. Throw to first. Bonds is back. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Bobby Bonds has 19 strikeouts, but I don't know if he's going to want to test Johnny Bench's arm. High and inside, ball 2. At the belt, strike 2 called. Strike 3 called. But the Giants get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. They left 1 on base. We go to the 9th inning. Cincinnati leads 5-3. Seventh inning, Johnny Bench hit a 2-run homer. That puts Cincinnati up 4-2. Then in the 8th inning, Pete Rose singled. George Foster singled on the infield. Rose took second. Lee Mace singled. That scored Rose. That put the Reds up 5-2. And then in the bottom of the 8th, Ken Henderson led off with a walk. Fuentes singled. Henderson took second. Bonds grounded to third. That forced Fuentes at second. Henderson took third. And Willie Mays hit a sacrifice fly to left field. That made it 5-3. In the 9th inning for Cincinnati, it will be Tommy Helms, Dave Concepcion, and Jim McLaughlin. Helms is 0 for 3 today. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Wait. Catcher interference. Helms caught a piece of Dietz's glove. So Helms takes second. They'll give Dick Dietz an error on that. Here is Dave Concepcion. He is 1 for 3. He singled in the 5th. High and away, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Strike 2 called. 7th inning at Comiskey, the White Sox taking the lead from Washington, 3-1. They're looking for a doubleheader sweep today. Concepcion hits a grounder to third. Gallagher to second for 1. To first. Double play. 5-4-3 double play. Here's Jim McLaughlin. He's 0 for 3 today. The 0-1 pitch. Pops it up. On the infield, Gallagher takes charge. 3 outs. No runs, no hits, 1 error, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It is Cincinnati 5, San Francisco 3. In the bottom of the 9th for the Giants, it will be Alan Gallagher, Chris Spire, and Bernie Williams. Jim McLaughlin going for a complete game. That is unusual with Sparky Anderson as manager. Among the 10 pitchers on the Reds roster, there is 18 complete games out of the 101 that the Reds have played so far this year. Gallagher is 0 for 3 today. The 1-0 pitch. Grounder to short. Concepcion's up with it. Throw to first. 1 out. Here is Chris Spire. He's 1 for 3 today. He singled in the 7th and then was thrown out, trying to take second. 1-2 pitch. It's grounder up the middle. Helms to his right has it. Throw to first. 2 outs. Here is Bernie Williams. He's 2 for 3 today, the rookie. He singled in the fourth. Well, he was safe on an error in the second, singled in the fourth, and singled in the seventh, and he was thrown out at second by Pete Rose. That may be the pivotal inning of the game, where the Giants led off with 2 singles and Spire and Williams, and they were both thrown out trying to take second. So they may have ran themselves out of a rally that inning. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder to third. Perez up with it. To throw to first. Bang, bang, play. He's out! And that's the game. Cincinnati wins 5-3. It was 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 4 men left for Cincinnati. 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, 5 left for San Francisco. Jim McLaughlin gets the win. He is 5-1, while Gaylord Perry gets the loss. He's 9-11. He has lost 5 in a row now. Star of the game, Tony Perez. He was 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 runs batted in. Lee May got 2 hits. George Foster got 2 hits. Johnny Bench, he was 1 for 3 with a home run. Rookie Bernie Williams of San Francisco got 2 hits today. And Dick Dietz was 1 for 4 with a home run. Both pitchers went the distance today. McLaughlin, 9 innings pitched. He gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 home run. He walked 3, struck out 1. Didn't have his best stuff today, but he was able to make the pitches when they counted. Gaylord Perry went 9 innings. He gave up 8 hits, 5 runs. 4 of those were earned. He gave up 2 home runs. Walked 1. He struck out 5. Time of the game, 2 hours and 32 minutes. Willie Mays still looking for 4 hits to get to 3,000. He was 0 for 2 today with a walk and a sacrifice fly. He did drive in a run. Pete Rose made 2 outfield assists in the 7th inning. That may have helped save the game for Cincinnati. Once again, the final score today. Cincinnati 5, San Francisco 3. Hope you enjoyed this game. This was a good game. I liked it. I like these low-scoring, tense games. And once again, hope you enjoyed this game, and thank you for watching.